Hey y'all, it's Steph, and I am here to finish my collaboration with I'm Free to Be Me 8, who is Bev. I am apologizing to everyone for the lateness. There's been so much stuff that has been going on and so many things that have happened, and I'm a little bit late. But the last video that we did together was our worst date, and this video is our best. My hair's still a little wet. Oh, the best date I ever had, I think, was I guess it was like 95 or 96. I don't really remember, but at the time I was living in Houston with my uncle and my cousin. And I was doing a lot of stuff down there, like different things and working and different kinds of. I was taking care of my little cousin. I moved in with my uncle and my cousin to take care of my little cousin. I had this boyfriend at the time, and he had come to visit me. He had driven a few hours to come and visit me in Houston, and I thought that I wouldn't be able to get away because I was watching this kid who was my cousin, who I love very much, but I just didn't think that I'd be able to get away. So I said, well, we can't really do anything this weekend. And he was like, what? I had plans. And I was like, well, sorry. So anyway, he asked my uncle and my cousin if they could just watch my little cousin for the night or the weekend, I don't remember which, so that we could go out. And they said yes, and we went out. And I really don't remember the beginning of the date. We always did a lot of fun stuff. Like we went to museums, and we went to this one butterfly museum. There were all these butterflies and they land all over you. And we went to art museums, and we did stuff like that. So that's probably what we did. And we had a lot of fun. We just did a bunch of stuff, and we went to eat a lot. And he was always pretty much a fun guy. Anyway, we had a room at the Sheraton somewhere in Houston. I don't remember where. I think it was by downtown. It wasn't. It was overlooking downtown. I remember now. I don't remember what floor it was. We had this room, and he had chocolate strawberries delivered there, and a bottle of, I think it was wine, because we didn't like champagne. I don't really remember. It was so long ago. But in the middle of the chocolate covered strawberries and wine, he proposed to me. And it was so incredibly sweet. And I remember I said yes. And that was, to this day, still the best date I ever had, even though I don't remember a lot of the details because it was so long ago. But that was the best date. That's the end. Love Bev's channel. She's just so great and positive, and her videos are always upbeat, and I love her to death. And if you want to, if you would like to subscribe, there will be a link at the bottom, and also one for mine as well. Please subscribe and like and share. Thanks.
Hi guys, I'm Free to Be Me 8 here, and I'm out here on my Just Me channel. So before I forget, don't forget to go over and check out my main vlogging channel, which is my I'm Free to Be Me 8. So if I remember, I'll put the link here, or I'll put it in the description box. But today I am collabing with Stephanie Conroy again. Yay! So anyways, Stephanie does story time with Steph. She's an excellent storyteller. I love collabing with her. This is the second collab we're doing together. About 2 weeks ago, we did our worst date story, and this time we're doing our best date story. And if you guys can think of any videos that you'd like to see us collab on, please put it in the comment section below, and we'll definitely consider it. I met a girlfriend, and we clicked and hit it off, and we started hanging out and going out together. And she took me to one of her hangouts, and when we got there, there was a gentleman, and he was with his ex-girlfriend's sister. And so his ex-girlfriend's sister and my girlfriend got in a fight. So my girlfriend and I decided we were going to go to the after hours club. And when we got there, the gentleman was there too. So I told my girlfriend, hey, that guy that was at the club I was talking to is here. And actually, he's sitting over there at our table. Anyways, we danced most of the night, my girlfriend and I. And so when we were leaving, I went over to get my stuff off the table. When I was leaving, he said a few words to me, asked for my name, I think, or asked for a phone number. And it was at a time where I wasn't giving anybody my phone number. So I would always change the last digit. Well, anyways, with him, for some reason, I didn't. I gave him the right number. And then I was like, oh, why did I give that guy my number? Anyways, he called. We talked. And I knew the conversation was a little different than conversations that I had been having. Isn't that funny, the way your life works out and how you meet the people you're supposed to meet? You know, even if things don't work out, you still meet the people you're supposed to meet. So, anyways, we talked. I knew there was something different in the conversation. I really enjoyed the conversation. I remember getting off the phone like happy, like, wow, how refreshing. So he asked me out, and the 4th of July was coming up. And so I think I may have told him I like fireworks. I'm not sure how the conversation went, whether he took me to fireworks or he asked me what I wanted to do. Anyways, we ended up at the fireworks, and he drove a van at the time. But we got outside the van and we stood and we talked. But keep in mind, I had just fought for my life for years. I didn't have good health at all. So he kind of recommended that we sit up on top of the van. Now I'm thinking, there's no way I'm going to be able to get up on that van. And even if I did, how am I going to get down? So I got up there. He helped me up there. And so we sat up there and watched the fireworks. And I just remember thinking, this is awesome. Everything about the night was perfect. And so anyways, he even managed to get me down off the top of that van. Um, I don't know how, because I was a little heavier than I am right now. But he managed to get me down off the van. And so that was my best date. That was my best date. That was it. He took me to the fireworks. He took me home. He dropped me off. He was a perfect gentleman, and he asked me out again. He was just a wonderful man, and he ended up becoming my second husband eventually. I think that was my best date because he was the key to me starting to learn how to live life again. So that was my best date. So anyway, Stephanie, I can't wait to hear yours. You guys go over and check out Stephanie Conroy. Check out her channel. Subscribe. Go over, subscribe to Stephanie's channel. Tell her I'm free to be me 8 sent you. And she's an awesome storyteller. I love when she makes a video, and I can't wait to hear her story.